it's Mandy from Designer Chameleon. Today I'm going to give you a peek into my lineup for my journal and planners for 2021. And this probably looks like a lot. It kind of is a lot, but I've loved the process of just always tweaking what works and being willing to change it up. And what I've realized is starting off solely with bullet journals, there wasn't quite enough structure for me. I love the journals. I love the different ways that you can use them and how you can adapt them to whatever you need, but I wanted just a little bit more structure. So then in 2020, I switched straight to a planner, and I loved that, but I found that I missed my journal some. So I thought, going into 2021, what works best for me? Because that's what it's really all about. It's not about, what's trendy or anything else, although you can always try something fun and trendy, but it's about figuring out what works for you and how you like to plan, how you like to journal, how you like to keep yourself organized and be mindful and all of the things that are important to you. So what I decided was I'm going to go with a pretty big lineup. However, I think that they all have very specific roles and goals for me that will work out really, really well. And I haven't decided yet if I'm going to Franken-plan, so trying to take all of my planners and put them into one set of discs and then just have my journal separate. I probably will end up there, but I think for at least a little while, I'm going to have them all on my desk, just kind of in a line. And I'm very lucky I have a massive desk. I pack and ship my orders on my desk. So it's really more of a giant craft station than an actual desk. So I have room to really spread these out, and I'm going to start with that and see how that works. And then if I decide I want to put them all in one set of discs, I can. But to start off the year, I think I'm going to keep them separate, play with it a little bit, see what works for me, see what I want to change, and then go from there. So let's take a peek. Okay, so this is my new journal for 2021. It is an Archer and Olive. It's their Aquarius journal. I love all the metallic accents. I'm a sucker for anything metallic. I do have a video already posted about me setting up my welcome to 2021 in this journal. I'll try and remember to put a link at the bottom in the description so that you can see it if you're interested. But I set up my 2021 welcome and gave just a general overview of my initial thoughts about the journal itself. Since then, I've gone ahead and set up just a basic calendaring page for 2021. Little washi tape makes everything look better, so I started with that. I also did my word of the year. I finally decided that my word of the year for this year is going to be clarity. And these little boxes and little drawings of washi tape, this is actually something that I did for my patrons over on Patreon. It's a single sheet that you can print out and just cut them, or you can leave them, how they're laid out on the sheet. It's completely up to you, but that's what I used to get this set up. So that is finished. I've left a few pages blank because I know that I want to set up some additional trackers and things for goals, but I haven't done that yet. But come January, the first thing I'm going to do, and I will be doing a setup video, is setting, my January calendar. Again, this is for my patrons over in Patreon. This is our January theme. It's a boho watercolor theme. So this download, I'll be taping into my journal with some washi tape and fun things. And then I'm going to be doing a currently spread. So I'm going to be using this journal for all of basically my memories and my true journaling. The things that I'm doing currently, I'm going to be doing a spread for that. And then I'll be doing spreads for different special quotes for every day of the year and memories and things like that. So I'll have a setup video for that soon, but that is my goal for my Archer and Olive journal. I'm going to be using this mainly really as a journal, keeping with my theme of mindfulness and trying to keep inspirational quotes, and I might get a little bit more into Miracle Morning again this year. So I'm using that primarily here. So that is my Archer and Olive. Next up, I have my Vertical Classic Happy Planner. This was actually an 18-month planner, so I used it from July through December of 2020, still using it right now, and I'm going to also be using it in 2021. It is a classic vertical setup, which is really fun to decorate, and it's also super neutral. There's a little bit of this peach, which is easy to cover up. There's nothing down the middle, so I don't have any colors that I need to fight with. So this is my general catch-all that I'll be using to decorate and to put, you know, all of my personal appointments and things like that. This is the main hub, if you will. So this is my catch-all for 2021. Same journal that I was using in 2020. We're gonna keep this one going all the way through. This is my new wellness journal. I love these discs. Oh my gosh, they are just amazing. They're sort of silver, but they have like a hint of, I don't know if it's a blue, I don't know if it's a green, but whatever it is, it's gorgeous. And again, I'm a sucker for anything metallic. So love the look of this one. I am going to be using this primarily for tracking my fitness goals and my health and wellness goals. So what I've done with all of these journals, aside from the Archer and Olive and my catch-all that I just showed you, is marked how I'm going to be using it for this coming year. I really tried to think through the purpose for everything. So on the calendar spread, I'll probably do a little bit more for my dog than anything else, tracking our walks and his training plan. And then on these main spreads, they're really well laid out to begin with. The only thing that I don't particularly love is this pinkish, purplish box through the middle. I wish that that was white, but it's okay. I can't have everything. This top row where it says intention, I'm going to use this for tracking what kind of exercise am I going to do on that day. And you know, I have a sticker shop. So for me, everything's kind of related to the stickers. I did make myself a little envelope back here. I do have a tutorial video on how to make these. It's super easy. If you are interested in that, I'll try and make a link for that too. But for January, I think I'm going to go with butterflies just because I think it looks nice with the coloring of this journal. And then I'm going to be using my neutral fitness variety sheet for, you know, the days that I go for a walk, when I do yoga, if I ride the bike, if I swim, things like that. So I thought these would be good, and I can color them in with colored pencil to make them match if I want to. I have my activity rings. This is the muted series. I also have a series that is actually the activity ring colors, like the bolder, brighter colors, but that doesn't work super well in this planner. So I'll be using the muted ones. And then I went ahead and printed out some water bottles in the light blue and then hot pink. I know I'm gonna want that for February, so I don't know, I just went ahead and printed those out. But this middle section is going to be where I'm tracking my dinner and my water. I really need to be drinking more water, so I'll be using my water trackers there. In the movement section, I'll be using my activity rings to try and keep up with my activity and my steps and standing and all that good stuff. And then this bottom section, I'm just going to use the prompts. I think these are really good. You know, they've got reflecting on, today was, thankful for, focusing on, looking inward. I'm gonna have to think about that one a little bit. Daily gratitude and loving this. So I'm going to use the prompts for the bottom section. But all in all, I really love this layout. It captures everything that I want, and it's already done for me. So I can decorate it, fill it in, throw a sticker on there, and I'm finished. I love that. So it's always about making it easier for me, and then that way I'll actually do it, which is important. So this is my wellness tracker. I think this one's still available. I really think it's gonna work well for me. I definitely love the look of it. Okay, next up, this is, what do they call this? What style is this? This is a dashboard layout. It's a happy planner again. I'm a disc nut. These discs just make everything easy, so I love that. Although these discs, they're rose gold, which I love, but they're not the metal rose gold, they're the plastic. I've actually thought about switching them out because it kind of does bug me, but we're gonna go with it for now. I do love the cheetah print, it's super fun. Obviously I like animal prints, so that spoke to me. This is, I think they called this a mom planner, so it does have fun mom quotes. I'll show you a couple of them. This one really made perfect sense to me at my house. My nickname is Mom, but my real name is Mom. So if you're a mom, that probably totally speaks to you, and then it's got more of that animal print, which I love. But for this one, I'm going to be using it for my social media. And what I decided, I'm sorry, not just social media. Sorry, I've been watching a lot of videos today and I've learned that a lot of people use this layout for social media. I am going to use it for that, but I'm also going to be using it for anything related to the business. So things that I need to do for Patreon over here, Instagram, YouTube. So obviously there's some social media there. New stickers that I'm working on in any particular week, whether it's for an upcoming kit or just an addition to the shop that I want. This zone down here, I'm probably just going to use more or less for decorating or nice fun quotes. Up here, Facebook community. I have a very tiny community on Facebook. You're welcome to join. There's a link below. But trying to get things over there a little bit more fun, getting more people involved would be great. And then my daily to-dos. So I think that this is going to be a massive help to have everything business related, which yes, does incorporate social media, all in one view so I can look at the week and everything that I need to accomplish. I think this is going to help me a lot because having this in my catch-all, it just doesn't work really well for me. It gets me confused. And yeah, so I thought this one would be great. I love the coloring. It's pretty darn neutral. It does switch up a little bit. Like this February is a blue, which I think is backwards. I think January should have been blue and February should have been that pink color, but they don't ask me when they make these. So what do I know? So that's what I'm thinking I'm going to be using for this one. And I think it'll work out well. So that's going to be my business and social media journal. Okay, last but not least, this is just a notes. It's a happy notes. I took the thing out of the back so I don't have any more information on it anymore. Oh, I did fill in the inside with some rose gold paper. In case you're wondering, it doesn't come like this. I did that, just taped it in there because I wanted it to look a little bit nicer. Love the gold rings, rose gold, of course. But this is where I keep my dailies. So sometimes I need a daily that really breaks out my day and shows me in time slots and tasks and things like that. Other times I'll just make a header and make a running list of all sorts of random things that I need to do. I hate saying brain dump, so for this theme I did wild thoughts. I also have thought crumbs that I just made recently and I haven't had a chance to use this one yet. I'm going to be using it probably starting tomorrow. So this one is really just for if I need a daily or I need a task list, it lives in here. And I love that. It keeps it super duper simple. A little decoration goes a long way and I can get my running list, or if I actually need it, I can get my day broken out into little time zones to keep me on track. So this is going to be my little task list, daily, that kind of zone. Okay, so that's it. This is my planner and journal lineup for 2021. I hope it helped you get some ideas for your own planner journal lineup. If you have any ideas on things that you recommend I try out, please drop them in the comments. If anything inspired you, I'd love to know that too. And I'm excited for 2021. I think we all are. Happy planning. Bye.